Welcome to Learning Excel with Dr. Ted. Hi there. In this video demonstration, we will be looking at two key functions in Excel. First, we will look at the count function, then we will look at the countif function. For both of these functions in Excel, we will go over examples to show you how to use the function, as well as to give you ideas of where you can use this in a practical setting. Let's go ahead and navigate to the count-countif worksheet in Excel. Go ahead and click on that with me right now. You'll note here we have a sample company. In column A, we have the names of employees in that company. Column B, the gender. Column C, the age. Column D, the region. And column E, the salary. Let's go over here to column G. And in G2, go ahead and type in count. First off, we're going to go ahead and navigate and utilize the count function. What the count function does is it returns to us all of the respective values that are numerical in nature. Let's go ahead and in the cell H2, go ahead and type in equals, count, open parenthesis, and if you want to get more details on any function in Excel, you can go ahead and click on this insert function. This insert function shows you right here where it says counts the number of cells in a range that contain numbers. In this case, it is only numerical values. I'll illustrate this for you right now. We're going to go ahead and grab all of the values starting in E2 down to E14 to get the count of the numerical values for those in our company who receive a salary from us. At this point, you can go ahead and press OK, and you'll see that we have 13 employees in our company who receive a salary. Let's go ahead and use the count function again for those with ages in our company. So navigate now to H4, type in equals count, open parenthesis, and with the respect to that, you can then select from C2 to all the way down to C14, close parenthesis, and there you see an age value of 13. Let's go ahead and navigate and do one more example here just to show you that it only works for numerical values. Go ahead and type in G6 region. Open at this point in H6, type in equals, count, open parenthesis. From here, go ahead and select from D2 all the way down to D14, close parenthesis, and you'll see the value of 0. Keep in mind the count function only is for numerical values. And I'll just bold that right here to highlight that for you. Let's go ahead and now practice the countif function. I'm now in G8. You can type in countif with me just to remind us that we're looking at the countif function. To go ahead and practice the countif function, let's go ahead and in this example, we want to only count those who are male in our company. We'll then do the same thing for those who are female in our company. So in G10, I typed in male. In G11, I type in female. To illustrate, you can go ahead and go equals, count, if, open the parenthesis. We're going to select the range right here, all the way from B2 down to B14, comma, and then we select some type of criteria. The criteria is what we actually want to count. At this point, we're going to select G10 and close the parenthesis, and you'll see that we have 9 males in our company. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for female just to practice that. In cell H11, go equals count, if, open parenthesis, you'll see our range of interest right here from B2 all the way down to B14, comma, and then our criteria of interest is going to be G11, or in other words, the females in our company. Close the parenthesis, press enter, and you see the total of 4 people who are female in our organization. Just to practice a little bit more on the countif, let's do the same thing for the region. So I'm going to go ahead and type in region. We have an east region. It looks like we have a north region. We have a west region and a south region. So we have east, north, west, and south. To do this, we're going to use the countif function in H15 equals countif. this point, the region is the point of interest all the way from D2 down to D14, comma, the criteria is going to be east, close the parenthesis, and you see 3 employees are part of the east region. Let's do that again for the north. Go equals count if, select our range from D2 all the way to D14, comma, and our criteria of G16, showing us the value of 3 employees in the north region. Let's do the same now for the west region. Equals count if, open the parenthesis, the range will be from D2 all the way to D14, comma, and then the criteria in G16. G17, close the parenthesis, press enter. You have 3 people in the west region. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for our south region. Open, starting in in this case, starting in H18, go equals count if, and then select your range all the way down here from D2 to D14, comma, your criteria will be represented in G18, saying that we have 4 people who are part of the south region. As we've gone over examples with the count and the countif function in Excel, keep in mind that there are so many practical applications that you could think of as you have categorical data. The countif function is particularly helpful as you're trying to get a value if it meets a certain criteria. In this case, I went over if it meant a certain gender or if the individual was part of a certain region. The count function is very handy when you're looking at values that are numerical values. However, if you have values that are not numerical, the count function will not work for you. Thank you for watching Learning Excel with Dr. Ted. If you liked what you saw in this video and would like to learn more, subscribe now to our YouTube channel.